So as part of the National Citizen Service, they partnered up with the Heathside Community Residential Care Home, and they went there for a day just to interact with the elderly, just to show their skills that they've been learning. So they learned how to play samba drums, and they went there. They gave a performance. They gave a performance of "Lean on Me," so they sang to them, which they're planning on doing today. And from that, they came up with the idea to do a campaign on binding generations. Right. So this was inspired by the idea that when we went to the care home, a lot of the young people, they were a bit anxious. They didn't really know how to communicate with them. They weren't really sure what kind of things they could speak about. Half of our group got stuck right in, but the other half, they were a bit anxious. But once they started, they realised, actually, no, they're just like us. There's no difference.
They were probably just as anxious.
Exactly. And when they saw how excited they were by having people come in and talk to them and perform for them, it was just something that really inspired them to make this more, make this worldwide, something that they can promote so other people do this as well. Right, wonderful.
So today they've set up this stand here, and they're literally pulling people in and trying to get their support, aren't they? And what sort of support is it that they're asking for?
So we're asking for donations to help raise money for the Anchor Heathside Care Home, but at the same time, this is basically about them promoting the idea of binding generation. So it's helping younger teenage people realise actually the elderly generation are someone that they can talk to, bond with and get to know, and it's just literally them promoting their idea and helping get the word out there.
Okay, and it is a national campaign, this, isn't it?
It is. Hopefully we've got our hashtags going, we've got our social media going, so hopefully we're really hoping it catches on.
I think it's a wonderful idea. I mean, there's a lot of social isolation among old people, and they have a lot to contribute, and young people could learn so much from them.
That is one of the boys has said how much he learned from that one experience at the care home. They were hearing stories about the elderly travelling, their life, and they were really inspired by it. And he did turn around and say, actually, I've learned so much from that one visit. We could be learning all the time. Yeah,
and there are a lot of old people there stuck in their homes that have no other company other than their television or a radio.
Yeah, there's a fact out there that 1 in 4 elderly consider the television to be their best friend and main source of company. That's very sad. It is, and it's just something that we as a society can help prevent.
Okay, and young people in particular could pledge to, I don't know, spend 5 minutes a week talking to an elderly neighbour or a relative or whatever. Things like that is what you're after, isn't it?
Definitely. We're just hoping that people commit to a pledge and then they can carry it through, and 5 minutes of their day could really help brighten someone else's.
Wonderful. Well, listen, thank you so much for taking part in this. Well done. Fantastic. Actually, the attitudes of these young people, I mean, this is their summer holiday. They don't really have to do this. They're volunteering to do it, aren't they?
They are, and if you think about it, they're 15 to 17-year-old young adults who have come up with this idea and really done everything and covered every aspect of a campaign.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm in Woking Town Centre and I'm at the Binding Generation stand. And this is part of, what is it, National Citizen Scheme?
National Citizen Service.
National Citizen Service, excellent. And you're giving up your time in your summer holidays to do this. Now tell us about this project.
Well, we decided to do this project because we went to a care home for our charity, which is called the Anchor Heathside Residential Care Home in Woking.
Okay.
And we visited the residents, and they were so lovely, and we had to perform music for them. Because we're doing a music activity in the CS.
Yeah.
And we did samba music, and we sang songs.
Yeah.
And then we decided we wanted more teenagers to interact with the elderly.
Yeah.
Because we felt it was so important.
Yes.
And there are so many people who are lonely, and there are so many stereotypes with teenagers and the elderly that are not true at all.
Right.
And it's so silly, so we just need to sort this out.
Right. Okay. That's really admirable. Now, just tell us about the concept behind Binding Generations.
The concept is we want to encourage as many teenagers as possible to do this. So we want to people to make pledges and to make promises that they'll maybe visit their elderly neighbour or maybe visit their grandparents.
Right.
And we made this hashtag called Make a Stranger Smile, where people have to take a picture with a stranger, and then they have to post it on social media, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever they want to, and then They put the hashtag on,
yeah,
obviously, and so this will raise more awareness and make people sort of less lonely and more aware of what we're trying to do.
Right, excellent. Now, the way you guys are doing this today is actually quite clever. You got a guy over there with a guitar,
yeah,
trying to attract people to the stand here.
Yes.
And you also approached a local business,
yes,
Optichrome,
yes,
to help you with the marketing. Just tell us what you did there.
Well, we had to do a pitch to the Dragons at NCS, and we did a practice pitch to Optichrome.
Right.
And they were so impressed that they gave us free printing for all our.
Show us the printing.
So for our leaflets.
Yeah.
And this is the back of them
okay.
as well.
Yeah.
And we've also got our posters up there.
Yeah.
And we've also got our pledge signs where people put pledges on.
Okay.
And they write their pledge of what they're going to do.
Right.
And they give us free printing, so we've got all these printed out. Rachel designed them for us,
yeah.
One of our team members who's amazing.
Yeah.
And she also designed our logo, which is just incredible.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was really, really good.
Now just talk us through your social media.
So we've got our email address. We've also got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Right.
And so we've got our Facebook page up. So if anybody wants to post things, and they can post things on their own Facebook page and make people more aware.
Right.
We've also got our donations page where
yeah.
people can donate online, however much money they want for the care home we visited.
Right. So is that through Just Giving or something like that?
It's here. So it's My Donate.
Oh, My Donate. Excellent. So I can do that. So just tell me what's the most somebody's pledged so far?
So far on here we've got £20, but one of our team members has spoken to a business, and they said they might give around £100.
Really?
Which is absolutely incredible.
Excellent.
And would really help the care home, and we could do so much with that. Which would be
Right.
amazing.
Okay. Well, I'll pledge £20 today.
Thank you so much.
All right. No worries. So you've got that on video, so I can't get away with it. Excellent. Well, let's just have a little see what this guy's doing over here. What are you playing there, fella? Right. I think everybody's heard of that. Do you sing as well? No.